Okay, guys, I am live. So I'm going to get the live going. So hold on, guys. I'm gonna be going live, setting up the live on my devices. Okay, I gotta put the music. This one up a bit. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to here. I know that you guys need to see the art program. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. We can hear you and music. Does it sound good quality, like the music? Is it good quality? Because I've been adjusting the video and audio quality. So we have 4 viewers. That's good. 4 viewers. All right, everyone. Bring in as many people as you can. So this is my artwork of Sophie. Let me just I need to open up the reference file for the artwork. So this is the reference file. Put it to the left, and then let's put it right here. Put it right here, and then back right here. Okay, so we need the layers. So that's how it looks there. So actually, that's not the layers. Let's close this. It's like not that bright. I wonder if we can make it brighter somehow. Okay, here are the layers. So here are the layers here. Okay, so we were doing the hair shade. We finished the hair shading. So now we're going to do the skin shading. So we need to be on this layer. And we're going to hide this layer. And I believe we have a save color palette. Yeah, these are all the color history. But I'm more than sure we have a save color palette somewhere. Default colors. I believe it's these ones. Yeah, these are the colors that we're going to be using. What does the comment say? Yes, you're going in and out. Oh, no. I don't know why I'm going in and out. It could be your guys' internet connection. Yeah, I think it is internet. Hold on. It should be connecting fine. It's connected fine. I don't know why it says I'm going in and out. Okay, well, I am going to... I'm going to put something in the chat for you guys, just as a pinned comment. So I'm going to be drawing my original character, Sophie Philanna. I said, hey guys, I'm live and I will be drawing my original character, Sophie Philanna, from my Revelation Manga / light novel series. So I'm going to pin this message. Okay, I pinned the message. So we have that in the chat. So, it seems that I have low internet connection. I'm going to try connecting to a different internet. Let's see if it works. Streamlabs, so Let's see. Let's see if it works any better. Okay, let's see if it works any better, guys. This internet Wi-Fi. So we're gonna be doing the skin. So if we look for the base of the skin color, so actually let's move this. I need to move this away in a position where you guys can see it better. So we're gonna move this and we're gonna grab the hand tool, move the art, and yeah. So we are going to make this. Actually, I'm gonna make this a bit wider, just so. That's good. Okay. All right. Once this song comes in, I get serious. Let's do this. Let's do this art. Okay, so take the hand tool and we're gonna zoom in. And we have, this is the reference for Sophie. And this is my character, so I drew her with pencil, then I converted it to line art and cleaned up the line art. Then I did the base colors of the grays, with this grayscale of Manga tone. And now I am doing I'm doing the shading. So I'm gonna shade her skin. So from the looks of it, the light source is actually pretty basic. There's not that much to do because the light source is all from this side, the left side of her. I don't know if you can see that. But like it's all here in her face and then over here, as you can see. Tell me guys if I'm going in and out still, because from what it looks like on my devices, it looks like it's fine. So please tell me if I'm still going in and out. Okay. Please tell me in the comments, guys, if I'm going in and out. And we got 3 viewers. So this is the base color, so we are going to make it slightly darker and see if it looks good. So I'm gonna look at this screen. We need a smaller brush. Does it look dark enough? No, it's not dark enough because we need more depth. I feel like that looks good because we will be adding only 2 colors, so just shading on the skin. And I feel like that's light enough to show that she's light skinned, even if it is just a shadow. Please tell me in the comments, guys, if I'm still going in or out. I don't see any new comments in the live about that. So please let me know if I'm going in or out. Oh, you said looking nice? Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I am going to now get to the coloring. Put this here. Hold on, guys. All right. Okay, so yeah, okay. So we have this here. Sorry if my hair gets in the way. I got long hair. So we are going to color up the skin. Okay. I'm getting as close to the screen as I possibly can. You guys can still see my hand and the screen and all that, so that should be good. So we are going to start the shading. It should be quite simple. So it's actually going to be really easy. So from the looks of it, when you use the hand tool to bring it more this way, so you guys can see it better. And we're going to draw in this shape. As you can see, all of this right here. So we'll go over to our pen tool. And we gotta make sure we're on the right layer one more time. Skin shading, okay, we are. We're on the right layer. Okay, so. Okay. So from the looks of it, it's from the indent of her Base all the way down to about right here, about where her pupil ends. So about back here. So just, it's kind of like a crescent moon, and then it kind of like gets inward like that. And it kind of gets thinned out. And if we look at this over here, if we zoom in and we look at this, as you can see, it kind of goes like that. And then I'm going to erase this. I love this song. Okay, and then it kind of goes inward, so do it. We have the undo tool, so that makes it much easier. I kind of like that, only I kind of want to extend it a bit more. Let's make it just like that, and then we're going to zoom in here and then look at these details. Color it in. And then get this. Oh wait, other side. Yeah, actually it is the other side. Because we need it, the shading is, that's the light source. So actually, yeah. So hold on. Let's undo this. I was filling it in when I realized I was supposed to leave the other side dark. I'm so used to shading like that, that's why. So that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. Now we're actually going to mix it. Okay. So we're gonna fill this in here. All of it really, actually, because if you look at her eyes, there's like no hold on, I picked up the wrong color. Let me pick up this color again. And then we go to her eyes. Hold on. This pen's being annoying. Okay, and then, so as you can see, it's all dark here. It's all shading. So we're going to do that here. So we're just going to dump it, really. I think we can use the dump tool at this point. Yeah, just like that. And then this too. That needs to be dumped. And that goes there. Oh, I see a piece already. This needs to be dumped, as we can see. Yeah, all this is shaded. So, and then we got these little bits here. Zoom out a bit. It's just really. Oops, I'm going over it on the wrong. I think that needs to be shaded. Yeah, that needs to be shaded because this is skin. Yeah, that's skin, so it needs to be shaded. It's skin between the hair. That looks good. Actually, I'm in the way. I'm trying to move back. Step back so you guys can see, because you guys are uncovering the drawing. So just like this. Just like that. Okay. This is hair. Okay. Oh, up here. I can actually see some pieces. All of this. And all of this. Uh-oh, it's loading a bit slow. Get a little pieces here. And then we use the brush tool. Zoom in here. And just color over all this. Okay. Just like that. Just like this. Only now we're gonna clean up the edge because it's a little bit too, it's a little bit not like my liking. It's not like my liking, like, the shape. So if you were to erase that, that's what it does. So we're just gonna make it go straighter and then curve it in by simply making this thinner. Let's just zoom in here, I think it'll make it easier. Yeah, just like that. And then we go back to the pen and just smooth it out. Like that. And then go to here. Like that. And then you just smooth it out again. So as you can see, it's kind of thin and then it gets to a triangle. And then it kind of needs to be a little bit longer in the way that it goes all the way over here. Over here it ends about up here. So it needs to be extended out a bit more. Okay, I feel like I'm in the way of the camera again, so I gotta back up and zoom in here. This will help. Here. Like so. I'm gonna do it quickly so it'll be nice and straight. Looks good. I feel like, but for the shape of her face, we need to sort of fix this. Just like this. And then erase again to sort of clean it up. This eraser is kind of... I need more stabilization. There we go. I'm gonna do it slowly. At a good angle where I can like easily do it. Change it a little more. Let's get more of a friendly shape. Love the way you draw eyes. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you were the person that commented. Hi, Coltias. Hi, Coltias. I don't know if that's how you pronounce your username, but hi, my name's Dana. Thank you for coming to the live. This is the way that I do eyes because, like, I don't know. I just like the very shoujo-esque eyes because I think it fits very well with this character. But there's going to be a lot of different styles of eyes for the girls' characters. But basically, this is the way I do eyes. So let's see here. So let me look at this. Just let me look back. That's kind of thick, and then it thins out, and then it kind of rounds out. But I see something I want to fix. I want to fix this and make this more curvy. that. Just a tad bit of a curve there. So it's really pretty. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm almost done with her face here because if we look at the reference, actually, let me just grab this on the screen so I can show you guys. There's like a bunch of shading and there's only a little bit of light source here. Probably just to make the skin easier when it comes to lighting. Okay, I'm gonna adjust the music. Let's see here. This is a good song. I don't know if you've heard of The Legend of Korra Cortez, because The Legend of Korra is an anime that is a huge inspiration for me when it comes to the anime and manga industry. And I am going to put on this song. This one's called Heartbender. It's a mixture of Kingdom Hearts and The Legend of Korra. So it's like a combination of these two different anime and manga slash animated series combinations of these two shows, of like their themes all in one. Heartbender. So we're gonna do a little bit right here. It should be quite simple actually. Just from the looks of it, this is her neck. There's the neckline, just like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get, make sure we're picking up the right color here, and we are going to like that. I'm gonna make it more like, so like straighter. Only, hold on, wait, I got an idea. How about we make that, okay, let's erase this, just to sort of like that, and then we can dump this in. So I'm gonna dump it, just like that, and then sort of like clean it up. I keep picking up the color because this pen has buttons, as you can see. See those buttons? I don't know if you can see that. See, there's buttons on here. I don't know if you can see it. But as you can see, the buttons are like, there's one right here and one right here. And because of that, it's hard to grip it without accidentally pressing the buttons. But that is completely fine, because we're just gonna adjust. And you're going to clean this up. Oh, this is too big. Let's make this pen smaller and make it easier on us. Okay, this part of the song is really gorgeous. Okay, so I like that. That's a good shape. I like the shape of it. And I always accidentally push them when drawing too. It's a pain, right? Like the buttons when you accidentally right click on like the pen of like an iPad or a tablet or a pen display, Wacom, all that. Because this is an XP pen. I don't know if you saw that, but let's see if it says it anywhere. Yeah, it does. It says right here, XP pen. I think it's backwards because of my camera. But other than that, yeah. Okay, so that looks good. I like the shape of that. Only I kind of want to extend it out a bit more just to add detail. So like this. Yeah, not like that. Let's undo. And then this. Okay, let's put a different song. One. This is also one of my other favorites from Glitchic City, who does Pokemon music. So yeah, this is the light source, this is the shading. So we're gonna do the shoulder next and just do it by chunks. So it's like this thick line, but kind curves at an angle downward. And then there's more shading here. So we are going to kind of ignore this hair here. Let's see if it colors over it. Okay, it didn't, because it's underneath the other layer. Okay, so okay, so we are going to sketch it in like that, and then I feel like that needs to be a little bit different. Gotta get a good flick of a hand. I know what to do. Like that. A little thick. So actually, let's do that again, but like a little bit like thick here and then low here. But then I think that's good. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Let's see how that looks. That looks good. We can like clean it up now. So it seems like it's pretty straightforward. There's a thicker here, and then it thins out at the area where it meets the tip of the shoulder. Just like this. Hey, Briz. Hi, Briz. Hey, it's nice to meet you. How are you guys? Oh, number 3 commenter. You're the number 3rd commenter. Cotillas is number 2 commenter, and number 1 commenter is Margaret W. Martinez. So yeah, so we were just working on the skin of Sophie. So this is we're doing the shading of her skin, so we're kind of like evening out this part, and it kind of goes into the pocket. So we kind of want to like not erase it, but color it in. Let's just color this whole part in, because like it's supposed to be shaded like all up here, and then kind of let's see if we can zoom in. Actually, that would help. Just like that. And then we just leave it like this. So I kind of want to curve it down a bit more, so let's do this actually. This will make it better. Like this into that triangle. Yeah, more like down into this part of her shoulder, just like this, so it looks more shaped. And then it kind of goes straighter, but not as straight. I'm good. How are you? Said Briz. Hi, I'm doing very well. Didn't get that much sleep. I got like 5 hours of sleep. Hi, Auntie. This is Bray Bray. Bye. Bye, Bray Bray. You gotta go. It's okay. No worries. Thank you so much for coming. It was good to see you, Bray Bray. So, yeah, I am going to respond to your comment, Briz. I'm good. How are you? So yeah, I am good. Didn't get much sleep last night. I got like 5 hours of sleep. I just have sleep insomnia sometimes, so I couldn't get much sleep. But I am happy to be working on the stream today, because I thought I wouldn't be, considering I didn't get much sleep. But today I'm like, you know what? I don't have anything else to do today. It's Friday, so usually I rest today. But I'm like, I really want to work on Sophie right now, and I'm in the mood to draw, so that's why I'm here. So, yeah, we're doing the shading of her arm and doing like the highlight, or this is the base color of the lighting. So, I think that looks good. Just zoom out here. Just look at it on the screen. So if we compare it, so you zoom in, we can really see. Like that. Just like that. I feel like, oh, I know what we can do. Let's see here. Hi, Briz. Welcome to my daughter's life. That's my mom, Briz. She's really friendly. This is Margaret W. Martinez, my mom. She's just here to enjoy the art stream, because she's supporting me in my manga artist career. So I like this shape here. I feel like that looks good, because it kind of gives like a little bit of definition. Yay, thank you. The art is amazing. Hi. Oh, Cal. Cal said hi. Oh, cool. Hi, Cal. Thank you for coming, Cal, and to say hi. So, yeah, okay, so we did the shoulder. And if you look at the reference, let me just zoom out here so you can see this more. So we did her face, this part of her neck, her shoulder. So now we're gonna do this part, which would be, let's zoom in here because this looks detailed. Yeah, there's quite a bit of detail here. So I gotta go back here and then zoom in on this side. So her neck goes from here all the way down to here. So this is all her neck. Yeah, let me see the song. Let's see what song I can put. I don't feel like listening to that one. No, not that one. Oh, that one's a good song. Actually, I like these ones up here. This is a good one. This one's a good one. I like this one. Okay, so just the song. So now we're gonna shade her neck. So as you can see, there's quite a bit lightness going on the back of her neck because there's a light source on the hair that reflects on the back. So I guess for easiness sake, we're just gonna go with this general shape right here. And then we're gonna leave this light, and then it goes up into here. So for general shape, we're gonna do, yeah, that goes over the hair. Let's see here if the file's clipped. Maybe if we put it above. Oh, that did it wrong. Okay, I don't want to do that actually. Let's go back here and see what that does. Now we'll try going over again and see what happens. Still goes over it. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, well that doesn't matter. We're gonna dump it in and then just clean up. So what we're going to do is we're gonna focus on all of this here, which would be all of that. So we're just gonna easily dump that in. That's easy. So dump that in, and then dump this in, and then dump that. So it goes like that. So that's the skin. And then we're gonna fill it in and kind of ease it into the neck of the ear. What's your manga about? Oh, well, okay, I don't want to give spoilers because I love manga. Oh, that's cool, Briz. Yeah, thank you for asking, Cortez. And Briz saying that you love manga. So I don't want to give away too much because I don't want to have spoilers with the story. But I guess since we're doing the theme of this character, Sophie Philanna, I'll talk a little bit about Sophie because I don't want to reveal too much about the story because I don't want spoilers. So, but Sophie is basically her first name is Sophie, her last name is Philanna. And by the way, one of my first subscribers that came to my first live stream, her name was also Sophie, so she put 3 pink hearts. And she it was vibing because Sophie, this character, my original character Sophie, loves pink, and the girl that was also named Sophie in the live, my first live stream in the chat, she put all pink hearts, so I thought that was cool. And so Sophie in my manga, and I guess I could say a general like manga type, like as in like story type. So it's a war manga overall. It's a war manga, but there is a whole lot of different themes going on. So mainly action, mainly war, combat and battle. There's also there's a lot of spiritual themes, like in that's cool. Yeah, I know, it was so cool that girl named Sophie came to my first live stream, and I have a character named Sophie. So the story is basically a war story with combat, parkour, free running, the U.S. military. There's spiritual stuff. There's like the spirits and demons that get involved. So there's spiritual realms and of that sort. Heaven and hell play a big part of that too. And combat mangas are always awesome, definitely. And yeah, Sophie is one of the characters that does combat, and I don't want to reveal too much about her, but she is into combat and parkour, and she plays a big role in aiding the main characters, which the main character and protagonist of the story is Aiden. Aiden Brogan, and I already have some short speed paints of the protagonist Aiden. And basically, since you guys are new, since I haven't seen you guys too often in these live streams, and if you have, maybe I didn't see you before, I don't remember, because I've done like maybe 15 live streams by now, so it's hard to keep up with everyone that comes. But basically, so in the story, the protagonist Aiden and Sophie and all of those characters, they're all connected. Like they all know each other at the beginning of the story, all the characters, and they're all connected in each other's fates in the future. So that's all I'm gonna say with that, because I don't want to reveal too much. But when it comes to these live streams, just to let you guys know, so what's really cool about these live streams is that if you go to Clip Studio and you click on File, and you go to Time Lapse, it says Record Time Lapse, right? That means that the coolest thing about my channel that I haven't seen a lot of other people do is that all of the artwork you guys are going to see me do from beginning to end of the characters of my story for the original character artwork are also from beginning to end. If you come to every live stream and look at the art process, you'll see from beginning to end my art process of creating and drawing these characters. And everything I've done in those art streams is going to be turned into a speed paint, which I have speed paints already at my channel, which I have currently Aiden, Madonna, Amon, and Maximus, and Melody. Melody is a chibi one. I did a chibi one of her. Let me change this song. Okay, because it's going to start playing and I want a good song that I vibe with. This is a good one too. So, everything that you see for the live streams are going to be in speed paint form. So because of that, you guys get to see every detail of the art, and you'll see it as a speed paint in short form. Speed paints are always super fun to watch. Definitely, I love seeing the art process like from beginning to end quickly, like in short form, and even like long speed paints, because some speed paints are so long since there's so much artwork to be done. But you guys who come to these live streams will be able to see me draw my characters from beginning to end, the whole process. You can even like pick up tips that I give about drawing and shading and all those things I do. And you'll see the whole thing as a speed paint. So back to the art. Okay, so from the looks of it, all of this is shaded and all of this is. So we're gonna add this part in right here. Just like that. Yeah, that looks good. I feel like we want to thin it out a bit more right here. I mean, not the corner, more like... Okay, just like... thin it out here. Let's actually zoom in, that'd be helpful. Okay, just like that. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Only now we're gonna... Hold on. I see something I want to fix. Okay. So I kind of want to make this a bit more downward. Okay. And then, clean this up, because we don't want that on the hair. So see, it goes all the way down here. So, I just realized that's supposed to be the lighting. The light, the shading is on this side, but the light is on this side. So sometimes I do that, like, because there's so many lines going on, I get disoriented. So what we're going to do is, we are going to, I got an idea. Okay, this should work. Let me just get the magic wand tool. So we're going to select this, actually. I wonder if you can just... Oh, I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. We are going to thinly carve this out and then dump it. So we're going to dump this here, just like that. And then... I gotta color that in, actually. So I'm thinking backwards here. So... yeah, I think that looks good. And then we're gonna go back here and erase all this because just to take the stabilization off of this so we can do it quicker. Just so we can like, just like this. Cause that's actually supposed to be the light source. Now that I saw it, I was shading it when it's supposed to be the light source. So let's erase all this. And then what we're going to do instead is dump this in here. Just like that. And then here too. Right here. So just in the comments. Okay. So yeah, okay. So we dump that in. I think that's the skin. Yeah, that's the skin, but I kind of feel like it's part of the hair. I didn't get cut off here. Huh. Okay, well that's fine. We'll just leave that. So all of this is light, and then it goes downward, and it goes into here. So the shading is here, and this is the lighting. So I was doing it backwards, but okay. So we have the lighting. So let's move on to the ear. So I think that's all. And oh, and then right here too, actually. Let's see, what is this? Okay, this is all shaded in, so we can just dump this one in for sure. Just like that. Okay, and then so let's do the ear. Okay, so from the looks of it, it's just kind of carved into the edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it like that. Like that. I kind of feel like that looks good, only I kind of want to thin it out. Like that. Thin it out. Kind of like that. Actually, let's make this part there, but we're going to make it a good shape. Okay, let's put a good song. Oh, this is a good one. I love this song. Okay, so I'm going to thin this out just like that. Only it's kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. So instead, we're just gonna. Oops. I didn't do everything. No, I didn't. Okay. So that was good. So instead, actually, I think what I'm gonna do is this. I think this would be easier if I just dump this, and dump this, and dump this, and then erase. I'm gonna make this eraser with more stabilization. So kind of like ease my way in like that. And then it's like ease it in. Oh, it doesn't go all the way in. It ends right here. So okay. Because I don't want it to be too thick because it's pretty thin. The original is thin, so I want to make it look like that, so it's in that same style. Okay, so it should be thin. Like that, sort of? Something like that. That looks good. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. So it's like you see on the screen, there's like a little strip, like if we were to zoom in here to this ear. As you can see, it's like a teeny little bit, and it kind of curves along. So it's kind of curving along here. Only I want to clean it up a bit, so we're gonna get this like that, and then just like that. I feel like that looks good. Okay. Excuse me, I just burped. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay. So if we zoom out here. So I think that's all the shading, except for she has her hair ends here and her shirt ends here. So in the original, if we were to zoom in, all of her hair is covering her back, but in this case, the hair kind of like her back kind of curves down, and her hair all ends here. So that's all the skin. Yeah, that's all the light source is here. And there's a little strip right here. And then all the skin is shaded here, light source here. All the skin is shaded here, light source here, shaded and light source. So the skin's done. I don't really see anything else I could do for the eye, near the eyes. Cause like there's a little bit of detail, I would say. But also, the whites realistically wouldn't be pure white on my drawing. Because as you can see, it's not completely white because there's shadow on her face. So we want to replicate that. So I'm going to take this white color and then make it slightly lighter just to represent, you know, like, I want to say the shading of the eye whites. So we're going to put this here and we're going to make this layer. Eye whites. And then we're going to put shade. Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna take this and we're gonna dump it in, but it's barely there. Like you can barely see it. So if I were to like erase, you can't really see it. So I probably need to make it darker. So let me just go back, undo. Okay, we named it. Okay, now we're gonna make this darker and we're gonna dump it in, so it should work. I don't know why it's not dumping in. Oh, I think I know why. Because we need to dump it on the base tones. Let's see what song is coming up. Not that song. Let's try. This is a fun one. Okay, because the eyes are it needs to be on the base layer. So we're gonna actually move this upper layer up here. Let's see here. Maybe if we unclip it. Actually, that wouldn't make any sense. So we're just gonna move this into this folder. Okay. And then we're gonna put it here. So we're gonna put it, actually we'll put it below. I think it will go below. So we're not gonna clip it. We're gonna take off the clipping. So, I'm busy, don't come in, I'm streaming. I have my music on. I can't hear you. Please talk to me later. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I think that someone's at the door. One sec. Hold on. Sorry. Someone's at the door. I'm coming. Okay, sorry. My sister just needed something about one of the mouses. But, okay, so, sorry guys, back to the live. Okay, so we need to go back to the base. Let's turn off the clipping. So we're gonna unclip this. There we go. There, now it's visible. You see that? So now we're gonna go to undo, and we're gonna actually, we're just gonna clear this layer. So we're gonna clear the layer and then dump it in with slightly off white, and dump it in to represent shading on the eyes. Okay. Just like this. Just like that. To represent the eye whites are not pure white, so there's shading. It's like the eyes have shadow on them. Okay, so let's see here. So yeah, so the eyes, I think the skin's done, so we're gonna save now that we've got a lot of good progress done. So we saved it, So now, let's see here. So now we are going to do the eyes, because usually for my artworks, like, believe it or not, I don't know if you can tell, but I have Maximus right there on my wall in my room in the background. So there's Maximus. He's the villain in the story, and there's Maximus up there. So generally, looking up my artwork, I can even look on my tablet if I wanted, because I have a lot of artwork on here too. So let me go ahead and try to find the art, just to get a general feel of what I would normally do when I do the arts. Okay, so if we look like Amun, for example, Amun, which is one of the characters I've drawn, it looks like there's just a sketch that turns into line art, and then there's skin-based, skin shading, clothes-based, clothes shading, and then hair, and like highlights in the hair. But in all of those other characters' cases, so like with Aman and Aiden and Madonna, their hair is black. All of their hair is black. So because of that, I made their hair black with just white highlights. But because Sophie's hair is blonde, I kind of had to do a bit more work of doing a base tone and then shading, and then I gotta do highlights. So, but like the skin, we can keep with just base and shading for the colors. And then when it comes to her clothing, we just, like Aiden, I did multiple colors because he had camouflage. But in her case, there's not that much shading and highlighting to be done, considering she has a very basic outfit. It's like a tank top, so it's not as like advanced as like a camouflage military uniform. So with that in mind, from the looks of it, I'm just going to yeah, I think I'm just going to shade her clothing because that'll be easy. So we are going to now look at the reference. So in her case, she's wearing a tank top as well. So from the looks of it, there's just a little bit of shading here and a little bit of shading here. But in that case, it's different because her whole shirt is like a white. But in her case, her shirt is supposed to be a hot pink with black strips around the collar and whatnot, and the shoulder. So I guess just for a little bit of work, we could just take this color, make it darker, and see how that looks. So we'll go to the shading folder. So we're gonna close this. That's the base folder, and tank top shading. So we're gonna hide this folder. Put this down, put this down. So we are just going to have, let's see, what song is next? Okay, so from the looks of it, we are going to listen to this song because this song is gorgeous. So we are going to add the shading here and some shading down here. So there's not a lot done with her shirt. It's not really necessary, so I'm gonna sort of like, are we on the right layer? I hope we're on the right layer. Maybe, is it because it's small? Oh, it's not showing up. That's a little strange. I wonder if I did, maybe because I did it on the wrong layer? Okay, let's hide this. Oh. Okay, so we need to move this. Think. Maybe if we move it here. Yeah, okay, that works. So that works. But now we have to erase because actually we're just gonna clear this layer. And then we're gonna make it darker because I think it needs to be dark to represent hot pink. So let's see how this looks on the screen. We're gonna make it bigger, the brush. So yeah, that's good. I like that. That's really good contrast. So we are going to zoom in here. Right there. Right there. And then we're gonna zoom in here. And see how it kind of like goes like that, like almost like a zigzag. So we're gonna do that here, and we're gonna get this much smaller so we can actually draw it in. So we're gonna use that for the pen, just testing out the sizing. And we're gonna go zigzag, almost like a flower. So I wonder if we can like that, and then like that, and then like that. Like this, and like that, and then we're gonna dump this in. Okay, and there's a little bit of color mistake here. I think I was shading something and I got this a little bit here in the wrong place. So because of that, I need to erase. I think that's the skin shading, so I think I know where to find that. So let's go to the skin shading right here. And we're gonna erase it. Okay, yeah, that's the skin shading. I already could tell that's what it was. That was the skin shading. So we're gonna go back to the shirt shading, and we are going to go to tank top shading. And kind of zoom out, just kind of get a feel for, look at it. Okay, I like that. I think I want to fix this a bit. See if I can like, yeah, like that. And then just fill it in, little details. Just like this. Okay. So now, this is the same thing. Probably over here. Yeah, I see that over here. So if we zoom out on this one, it's kind of like easing into this part of the shirt. But this is a strip. Like right here, it's like a black strip. So we're gonna go like that. Okay. And we're going to, for the looks of it, if we were to, oh, I don't want that size. No, that's good. Okay, so if we were to look at this reference, it kind of ends a little bit above her armpit of this line here. So then we have that here. So we're gonna end it a little bit right here. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go to the right, and we are going to go downward and kind of ease into it here. Just like this. Like that. Like this. Okay. Just like that. I think that looks good. Only, actually, I don't like the angle of this. So let's, because now that I look at it, it's kind of going out, and this one's going, if you look at this, it's going out, but it's a, actually no. Yeah, that's a good angle. I just feel like this line kind of goes to a curve, and it goes straight up, so it looks different. The angle's the same, it's just that this line is a different angle. So it looks slightly different. So, let's see what song is next, because we are going to have a copyright song playing if we don't pause this. And we need to have the right music playing, so I'm going to go back up here. This is a good one. Yeah, I think this is a good one to hear. Okay. So, we are going to yeah, I think that's it. Like, yeah, we are just going to, that's it for the shading. That's all I see. I see a little bit, like this little piece right here, so that looks interesting. So we're gonna do that. So just like that, and then just like that. And then we're gonna fill it in. It's like a piece of cloth or fabric that needs to be shaded. Like that. So I can't wait to get my new glasses soon, guys, because like, okay, hold on, wait, let me adjust this because I need to check the stream health. Okay. Okay. And let's see here. So from the looks of it, I don't see any new comments in the live. And we have 3 viewers, so if you guys are still watching, leave something in the live chat below so I can know who's still here, because it doesn't tell me who's here. It just says there's 3 viewers. So let's go ahead and fill this in. Oops. Well, that wasn't supposed to do that. Gee, what did it close this then? That means the hole was closed, and that's why it did that. Oh, that's this right here too. That's probably what did it. Okay, so we're gonna zoom out, and we're going to dump this. Please, guys, if you're in the chat and you're still here, go ahead and say so in the live chat that you're here. I want to know who's still watching, because sometimes I get, you know, lurkers. Hi, sweetie. Oh, hi, Mom. Well, I know you were here. I know you were here for sure. Okay, and I like that. I feel like that's plenty of shading. I don't think we really need anything else. Excuse me. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. I think that's plenty of shading. That's plenty. Only I kind of feel like we need some right here to represent shading of the hair. So I'm just gonna dump this one in because this is just a little chunk that we can easily dump in for shading. Just like for all the hair covering it. Okay. So all the shading is done for the shirt. So we did, okay, let's zoom out here. Let's take a little save break, and I gotta get some Gatorade. We'll grill chicken in a few. Oh, that sounds wonderful. My mom's gonna make her wonderful lemon chicken. Sounds wonderful. I'm exhausted, guys. See, I've been live for about an hour, so I made a lot of good progress. I'm really happy about that. I think all I have left is the eyes, but I'm getting kind of tired, so I might end the stream soon, guys. So we did the skin. Actually, let's go to the layers so we can just go off the list. Okay. So let's go to use it. So we did the skin base. We did the skin base and shading. We did the hair base and hair shading. We did the brows base. We did the hair tie base. We did the what is that? Eye white shading. We did the eye base. We did the pupils base. We did the tank top base. So let's look at this. I guess we could just see what she did, this artist. And there's this. This is not filled in on this side. That doesn't look right. So we're gonna fill this with black because that should definitely not be. Oops. I don't know what I did here. Okay, I don't know what I did, but let's see here. So let's go to pupils base, so that needs to be black. Oh, hold on, let me see what song is playing. Okay, let's put a good song. Let's put this is a good one. Okay, so we need to go to the base. I'm pretty sure it's eyes base. Oh yeah, it is pupils base. So I don't know why it wasn't gonna let me dump in there. Well, let me dump black. I don't understand why. Maybe if we were like color it in? Huh. Oh. That's why. Because actually, why is it doing that? Why is it, hold on. You know what? Let's keep that there. Actually, we gotta erase that. Or not erase it, we gotta turn that off. Let's just, I don't know what layer I did that on. Skin. I don't know what layer I did this on, and it's like, it's bugging me because I'm like, oh great, I don't know what layer this is on, so I gotta check them all. I did on the pupil's base. I don't know why it's not letting me. So let's just try clearing this layer and then dumping in black. See what that does. Yeah, it's like, I don't get it. And this is black, yet it's dumping it in gray. It doesn't make any sense. I have no idea why it's doing that. Okay, I have no, what in the world? And maybe it's darken, multiply. I don't know what I did. Undo. Let's go to multiply maybe. I don't know why this is happening. Maybe if we put it below, like below the eyes. Let's try this. Okay, this is really tripping me out. I have no idea why it's doing that. Let's try to figure this out, going one at a time. Okay. Wow, that is so strange. I have no idea why on earth. I don't get it. Why it's like that. Why it won't let me have black, completely black. I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe if we put this down here, up here. Okay, that's not working. Maybe we could put it up here or above. You know what? I'm just gonna move this layer because I'm like tripping as of to why it's like not working. Okay, we're just gonna delete this layer. Just gonna delete it. Because at this point, I have no idea why it's not showing up. So we are now going to fill in these pupils. Let's see here, nothing on the chat. So I guess, yeah, there's 3 viewers. I don't see everyone. There's some people there, but okay. So how about we do? Let's do another layer, and we'll call it pupils. Spelled it right. I think I did. Okay, change the song. Let's go on. This one's really epic. Okay, there we go. I think we just had to delete the layer. Maybe that layer got corrupted or something, because that was just... Oh, you see? It's doing it again! Why is it doing it on this side only? That's what I don't understand. You know what? I've got an idea. Maybe if we make this darker with tonal correction, it'll work, possibly. Okay. Oh, that's why I didn't drag it. It's not dragging it. Okay, let's just use the mouse then. Let's try it with the mouse. Tonal correction. Gotta go to edit tonal correction. Edit tonal correction. Brightness contrast. Oh my gosh. I have no idea why this is not turning. Why it's not turning black. It just turns. Maybe? It's not the line art layer. It's not. I don't know what's going on here. What happened that made it do that? Okay, yeah. That is so strange. Because I'm hiding every layer and it's not going away. This is the only layer. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, well, anyways, so I'll figure that out next stream. I'll probably have to figure it out off camera. But this is the stream, guys. So all I wanted to do today was to do her skin and shirt. So all we have to do to finish this art is finish the details of the eyes and do the highlights of the hair and then add the screen tones and she's done. So I generally only add screen tones to the shading. I don't add it to the highlights because the highlights are usually pure white. And then the base colors are the base colors, so they don't need screen tones. So then so the shading will have screen tones. But this is the end of the stream, guys. Thank you guys for coming. If you enjoyed the stream, please give this stream a like and put in the comments what you thought of the stream. I see 4 viewers here, so I will definitely be checking out your guys' comments in the chat. I'll give everyone about an extra minute or two to put in the chat, you know, saying bye and all that, stuff like that. So as I try to figure out here why on earth this is happening. So I'll go ahead and wait for you guys' comments in the live chat. Let me if I look at it. Yeah. What? I don't, that is so strange. I have no idea why it's doing that. Maybe if I redo the line art, but then it's not the line art layer, so I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, anyways, love you, sweetie. You did wonderful. Oh, thank you, Mom. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out off stream because I really tried everything I could. I went through every single layer and I could not figure out on earth why it's doing that. So I'm gonna save, file, save. So we saved it. So let's close the reference. We don't need to save that. And as you can see, this is the art that we have added onto today. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate all of your support. So thank you, Briz. Thank you, Quartias. Thank you, Mom, for coming. And everyone else that came that wasn't here. I hope you guys have a good one. And I'll see you beautiful people. Love you guys. Bye.